Well, as I certainly know and have had to experience twice in the last 2 years, a baby's first ride home from the hospital is a delicate and daunting task. In fact, safety experts estimate that 73% of parents use or install car seats incorrectly. Now, one car company is helping bring attention to child safety. Bob Yarborough has the story.
First-time parents Jamie and Franzardi say the arrival of their son was a miracle.
I had at least, I think, 7 or 8 outpatient procedures. Then we went through 3 rounds of IVF, so it was a lot to get here.
So keeping their baby safe is a top priority.
Making sure that I'm in a safe environment for myself and my son is the most important thing, and finding the right vehicle to make sure that that safety can be enforced is my #1 priority.
It's a sentiment shared by other New York families where taxi cabs are the preferred choice of transportation.
We take that first step into it being our responsibility to protect our son. You know, that moment starts when we leave the hospital on our first ride home.
The moment we leave the hospital, it's no longer about us, it's about him.
The first ride from the hospital is going to be the most important ride of our lives because it's the first time that we're driving home as a family.
These touching personal stories inspired the Mitsubishi Motors First Ride campaign and brings attention to child safety.
Children are much smaller, and they have a propensity or are more susceptible to head injuries and neck injuries because they have kind of necks that aren't very strong and heads that are rather big.
As part of that campaign, Mitsubishi Motors offered 3 special families a lift home in one of the safest cars on the road.
So the Outlander happens to have a forward collision mitigation system that was tested by the IHS as part of this assessment, and it was able to achieve an advanced rating for this forward collision prevention. And as a result, now it qualifies for the 2014 Top Safety Pick Plus Award.
A lot of times parents overlook the newer technologies because they haven't heard of them, aren't used to them.
In addition to the new technologies, experts say knowing how to properly install a child safety seat is crucial.
People use latch and the seatbelt because intuitively that's twice as safe. But it's like singing in the round. What happens is one will engage and do its chain reaction and be interrupted by the other one. So you'll get a series of very violent jerks.
Experts also advise to keep your baby in a rear-facing car seat for as long as possible, usually until about 2 years of age. Check the laws in your state for specifics. To learn more about the First Ride program, visit MitsubishiCars.com/First Ride.
That is pretty cool they did that. That can be a pretty stressful ride. Well, up next, it's Fashionista Friday, and you know what that means. Affordable and fashionable designer clothes you and your wallet will love.